What if I told you there's an ingredient, probably sitting in your pantry right now, that's quietly driving heart attacks and strokes, especially for folks over 50? It's a threat that doesn't exactly come with a warning label. And the craziest part? It's often hiding in the very foods we've all been told are good for us.
And that's the really sneaky part, isn't it? We're not talking about the usual suspects here. As cardiologist Dr. Charles Bennett puts it, this danger is lurking in foods that are labeled light, heart-friendly, even natural. It's a hidden player in a game where your health is on the line. So, what on earth is it? All right, here it is. The ingredient that cardiologists are quietly getting more and more concerned about is added sugar. Now, I know what you're probably thinking. Sugar, come on, everyone knows sugar is bad. But what most people really don't get is how it operates inside your body and why it's so much more than just empty calories.
Okay, so we need to make a really crucial distinction right here. We are not talking about the natural sugar you'd find in, say, an apple. That comes packaged with fiber, which slows everything down. No, we're talking about added concentrated sugar, the kind that hits your system like a freight train, creating a kind of metabolic stress your body was just never built to handle.
So how exactly does this stress actually lead to heart disease? Well, Dr. Bennett describes it as a four-headed snake. It's a simultaneous, multi-angle attack on your entire cardiovascular system. Let's break down each one of these attacks one by one.
First up, added sugar sends your triglycerides through the roof. The easiest way to think of high triglycerides is just excess fat floating around in your blood. And this fat can deposit itself directly into your artery walls, which, you guessed it, contributes to building up dangerous plaque. It's a number on your lab report that a lot of people just ignore, but it's a huge warning sign.
Second, it actually weakens your defenses. You see, added sugar is really strongly linked to lower levels of HDL, that's the good cholesterol. HDL acts like your body's own personal cleanup crew, right? It goes around removing cholesterol from your arteries. When sugar knocks down your HDL levels, it's like your cleanup crew gets understaffed while the mess just keeps piling up and piling up.
Third thing it does, it raises your blood pressure. We all blame salt for this, and it plays a role for sure. But high sugar intake is a major factor too. It messes with everything from your kidney function to the flexibility of your blood vessels. And that's a really big risk for anyone over 50 when our vessels are already getting a little less elastic. And this brings us to the fourth and, honestly, the most critical point of all, inflammation. Sugar is incredibly inflammatory. This inflammation doesn't just damage your arteries, it makes the plaque that's already there really unstable. And that makes it far more likely to rupture, triggering a sudden clot.
So here's the bottom line, and I'm just going to let Dr. Bennett's words sink in for a second. And this is the one that kills people. See, the danger isn't just the slow, gradual buildup of plaque over decades. The real immediate threat is that sudden heart attack or stroke that's caused when that inflamed plaque just breaks loose.
Now, you might be thinking, okay, got it, I'll just avoid sugar. But, it's not quite that simple. The food industry knows people are getting wary of the word sugar, so they've basically become masters of disguise, hiding it in the very foods you're probably buying to try and stay healthy.
And this slide just shows you their playbook perfectly. Food companies use dozens of different names to hide sugar on the label, so you gotta look for anything ending in O's, like dextrose or fructose. Watch out for any kind of syrup or these misleading terms like fruit juice concentrate, or even those so-called natural traps like agave nectar. This way, the word sugar doesn't have to be the first ingredient even when a product is absolutely loaded with it. And the scale of this problem is, well, it's staggering. A massive analysis found that almost 75% of all packaged foods in the supermarket have added sugar in them. 75%! It's basically everywhere, which makes it incredibly difficult to avoid unless you know exactly what you're looking for.
So let's look at where it's hiding in plain sight. Low-fat yogurts? They're often packed with sugar to replace the flavor they took out with the fat. Those healthy granola bars can have more sugar than a candy bar. And even 100% fruit juice, because it's stripped of its fiber, gives your liver a fructose hit that's pretty similar to soda. We're talking about foods people eat every single day, thinking they're making a healthy choice.
So let's get a little sciencey for a second, but stick with me because this is wild. At a microscopic level, here's what's happening inside your arteries. Excess sugar leads to a process called glycation. This is literally where sugar molecules latch onto the proteins in your blood vessels, making them stiff and fragile. It's like your arteries are slowly being caramelized from the inside out.
Okay, I know hearing all of this can be pretty alarming. But here's the really good news. You can absolutely reverse a lot of the damage. This isn't about some extreme, crazy diet. It's about a structured, realistic plan to just regain control.
So here's a simple 4-week exit plan. Week 1 is just about awareness. Just read the labels, see where all the sugar is hiding. Don't even change anything yet. Then, week 2, you eliminate the biggest offender, sugary drinks. This one change has the fastest impact, by far. Week 3, you fix your breakfast. Switch to something protein-based to keep your blood sugar stable all day. And by week 4, you just focus on cooking real meals with whole foods. See, it's a gradual process, not a sudden shock to your system.
Now, let's be real. You're probably going to get some cravings at first. That's totally normal. But the research shows that those cravings can drop by up to 80% after just 1 month. The goal here isn't perfection, it's just consistency. A 90-10 rule works great. Eat clean 90% of the time and give yourself some flexibility for the other 10%. Your heart really doesn't need added sugar to survive. It never did.
So, as we wrap this up, I just want to leave you with this one powerful question to think about. Go take a look at the so-called healthy foods in your own kitchen. After everything we've just talked about, ask yourself, is my diet truly protecting my heart, or could it actually be putting it at risk?